Morning students, today we will cover a topic that is business etiquettes. As told to you in the class earlier also, there is a difference between etiquettes and manners. Etiquettes are formal, whereas manners are informal. Okay, dealing with etiquettes, if I give an example, etiquettes are very important whereas business organization is concerned. So we need to have some business etiquettes to be successful, to have a successful communication. Now, if I give an example of etiquette, etiquette can be like when we are talking to somebody, we should not use a cell phone or we should not look at our watch. That gives a very negative impact on the on other person. And manners, as you all know, manners are like brushing your teeth daily. Those are all good manners and everything. Now, coming on to business etiquette, what exactly is business etiquette? Business etiquette is building relationships with other people. Etiquette is not about rules and regulation, but is about providing basic social comfort and creating an environment where others feel comfortable and secure. This is possible through better communication. So, business etiquettes, when we are dealing with an organization, with the other organizations, people, we should always keep in mind that we should have what are the fundamental rules of business etiquettes. Like, first is integrity. Integrity is roughly means that one's conduct must be honest, truthful, and trustworthy. Then we should always maintain integrity in all our actions in on business organization. Then comes your manners. Manners is something, as I told you, that manners, it refers to psychologies of one's behavior. I have already given an example, and manners are very important in business to business etiquettes. Then comes your personality, that is one's values, attitudes, and opinions. So personality is also very important. We should have a very good personality to have a very effective communication in an organization. And after that, it is your appearance. As appearance, like a shabbily dressed person can have a very negative impact on other person. So we should always have a very good appearance, like we should be properly dressed and everything, and our shoes and everything should be polished nicely and everything. So those are the things we should have, we should keep in mind, whereas their appearance is concerned. Then comes consideration. We should be considerate to others. It's not just that we should have an authoritative kind of an attitude, and we should not consider others' attitude also. We must keep it in mind that other person is also working for somebody, and he is also there for an effective communication. After that, tact. Tact is basically one should be quite graceful and pleasing in one's talk and actions. So we should be a person should be a very tactful person. Tactful does not mean in a negative way, but in a very positive way. So these fundamental rules of business etiquette can be remembered by the word impact. Like first is IMPACT. So you can remember this by just remembering the word impact. Then we come on to business etiquettes. First is respecting hierarchies. Hierarchies, as I told you in the class also, that in organization we have different levels of people, like starting from supervisor, from when we were doing downward communication and upward communication, as I told you in the class also. Like when we are having an upward communication, it starts from supervisor to manager to general manager to the MD and all those kind. So those are all hierarchies, the different levels in an organization. So we must respect hierarchies. Your business card is a term. Let's suppose if the business card is just naming you as an MD of a company, that does not mean that you should disrespect a person who is from a downgraded hierarchy. So we should respect hierarchies also. So be loyal to the organization. This is very important. We must be loyal to our organization whom we are working for. So then comes your confidential matters. Like suppose if you are at a level of a general manager working as a company in a company as a general manager, in that case you must be also accessible to some confidential information of the company. That does not mean that you should share those information with others, those who are in other companies. So that should be kept with you. Those are all confidential matters. And same goes, that is the vice versa also, that you should not get some confidential information from others also. That is also not a very good business etiquette. Then comes your handling negotiations. Suppose if two organizations are at same level, then we must consider that we should have a win-win situation. Win-win situation means where we get whatever we want, and the other party also gets whatever they want. That is known as a win-win situation. But that is not always the case. Sometimes it happens that we have to compromise. So in that case, suppose if our minimum terms are handled and those are agreeable by the other party, then in that case we need to compromise also. Then the last point is dealing with customers. Now dealing with customers is very important. That gives an image of the company, that because you are dealing as a company to other person, and that is very important to deal in a very positive way, because you are representing the company. So you should always deal with the customers in a very positive way. Thank you so much.